Alright, tonight what we're doing is we're roasting some sweet potatoes.
Welcome to Healthy Vegan Living.
This is a Crofton silicone pan, brand new. I'm putting on some parchment paper on the top of it. I'm going to cut these guys into cubes. The skins are clean. I'm going to make these fairly big chunks. Just going to lay them over the top. These are already cooked. What we're just doing is we're just warming these up. And you have to remember this is a starch. So you can't go and add a piece of bread with it like I did at lunchtime when I had that sandwich. That was great tasting, but two starches together, that doesn't work. You have to find some way to get your vegetables in. So we're going to be cooking some flash frozen broccoli. Now next month the vegetables will start coming out and there won't be having to worry to buy flash frozen. It just makes things a lot easier in the kitchen, but still the fresh vegetables will start coming out, at least in California. Okay, then what we did is I diced these onions out already, and this is just basically white onions. I'm just going to scatter them in between, and I love onions. The flavor will just kind of infuse itself. And we're going to grab a bowl and a much larger spoon, and we're going to scoop the hummus in the bowl. And what we're going to do is we're going to liquefy it a little bit, and we're going to pour it over these vegetables, the onions and the sweet potatoes. There's a lot of ways you can do this. I just added water. See, I'm mixing it right now. And we're just going to scoop it on top, and it's going to infuse while it's baking. It's going to leave that nice flavor, this hummus, cilantro, avocado flavor on the top. If you have a spatula nearby, then you can just try to get all of it out of the bowl. You can try to spread it across a little bit. Somebody's hungry. Okay, so once that's done, we're going to stick it in an oven, 350 degrees for about 15 minutes. What we want this to do is bake into the potatoes, bake into the onions, and then it becomes a very nice, this can be used for several side dishes. And I'm also, that was TJ saying hello, I'm also going to take some flash frozen vegetables in a few minutes and prepare those. So I'll see you in a few minutes. So while the oven is coming up to temperature, we're going to take these frozen broccolis that I got at Sam's Club. I bought an entire bag for about $6.50. Flash frozen broccolis, and we're going to lay them on the edges here. And they'll thaw in the oven, and as soon as they're thawed, they're ready to eat. What we can do to add more flavor to the broccoli is to put on a can of V8. Now you have to watch your salt. These things are the V8's delicious, but there is a lot of salt in it. You don't have to drench the broccoli. You're just adding a little flavor to it. But you see, we barely used even like a 16th of a can. Okay, another way to add a little protein to the dish is to buy some tofu. I like the extra firm. Now, you've got to be careful when you open up these containers. One thing, as soon as you open it up, you see the juice is already coming out. And I save the juice. Sometimes I cook with it. Today, I'm just simply going to drink it. We're not going to cook the entire package. We're just going to add a couple cubes to the meal. So using a clean knife, of course your hands are clean, we're going to use half of the container. Now some people, what they do is they press it to get the extra water out of it. It's going to be baked anyway. If there is any extra water, it's going to disappear. So I want large cubes. I've cut these. I'm just going to lay them on top. So it's on top of the sweet potatoes and the onion. As long as they're warm, I'll enjoy them. So this then completes the dinner. I have my protein, I have my vegetables, I have my starch. The vegetables are the broccoli, a little bit of tomato juice, and the onions. And of course this dinner is going to be, save this for maybe several meals. Then what I do with this, a large plastic container like this with fresh water, I fill this up almost to the top like this, and I'll put a cover it and stick it back in the fridge. And tomorrow in one of my meals I'll use it. This is what it looks like in the cover. So it's sealed. Here's the tofu in the water. Gives you an idea what it looks like. Oven's at 324. We're getting there. So that's basically the meal. Okay, so now what we're doing is we're taking the meal, we're putting it in the oven. The oven's at 350 degrees, and we're going to stick it in there for 15 minutes. Then we'll check the food. So I'm going to set the timer. And this is what you have. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put it on the plate. Close the door, turn off the oven. So we're just going to Grab some from the edge. You can see the onion is cooked a little bit. And we're going to grab some of the broccoli. So what you have here is you have your tofu over here, your sweet potato, you have your onions, you have your broccoli that's soaked in the V8 juice. We're going to taste it real quick. It didn't really infuse any of the flavors, but it'll work fine for me. The sweet potato, it adds the infusion of the hummus, of the avocado and cilantro of hummus. And the broccoli, it's nice and warm, and it'll be a perfect meal for me tonight. So what was the solution? Everything worked out perfectly except for the onion. Now I'm going to go back some more. The onion just did not get cooked enough. You can see it's bright white. So this will make a good meal. Okay, well, good night. I hope you enjoyed this video.
If you like this channel, please subscribe or give us a thumbs up.